All right, now Ohio Governor Mike DeWine testing negative for the coronavirus. It caused nationwide concern when the governor had tested positive only hours before. He's apparently doing well. We don't know what caused the 180 on that, but we do know that is obviously decidedly better news than the former prognosis. So we wish him well. My next guest is all too familiar with this. Anthony Hsieh, of course, is the loanDepot chairman and CEO. But he, too, is recovering from COVID-19. How long ago, Anthony, did you have this, and when did you find out?
Well, it started in late June, and I was able to celebrate Independence Day on my back. But it was a little scary, but and thank goodness I got through it, and I'm recovering, gaining strength every day.
I'm just curious because I asked people who have contracted this or dealt with this, and it sounds like everything's okay now. I'm happy to hear that. But how did you know something was amiss or wrong? How did it hit you?
I really didn't. It didn't hit me real hard, Neil. For the first 3 days, something was off. I was actually on vacation with my family when it happened. And it really didn't take shape until I got home. And then my body just gave out. And, it's just, it's certainly different than, what we usually feel when we have the flu. Your body just gets weak. It just doesn't want to function. And it's been 3.5 weeks since I'm recovering. And it takes a long time for your body to come back. I'm generally in pretty good shape, so this one really got my attention.
Yeah, it stood out when I heard about it, Anthony, because you do take good care of yourself, and you're pretty fastidious about that. And so I thought, in a way, it was a reminder to folks, just don't slough this off to older people who are in horrible shape or have all sorts of conditions who are getting this and trying to fight back on this. That's a good reminder. What do you tell folks now who sort of say, with these latest spikes, don't worry about it, it's not a big deal? What do you do? What do you say?
Well, I think the folks that I've talked to, those that unfortunately, had contracted the virus also have very similar experiences as myself. And that is, it's very different from, what you have encountered in the past, which is really the seasonal flu. It just takes away your energy, and it takes away your bodily functions. At least it is for me. I'm an avid runner, and I'm still not able to run. My kids make fun of me right now because they're easily able to pass me. I feel fine. I feel good. I feel strong. This is a diet that I didn't sign up for. But I'm able to eat what I want right now to gain some strength. But certainly your muscular functions, as well as my focus, what I do professionally, has also been somewhat affected as well.
I warned you a long time ago that all this running around and taking care of yourself was going to come back to boomerang on you, so I wish you had listened to me. But in all seriousness, I'd like to touch on what you do focus on, and that is what's going on in the mortgage arena right now, what's happening with interest rates at record lows. The backdrop for this is indeed a COVID-19, what you dealt with personally. Do you see rates staying as low as they are, and the housing and mortgage application boom in business staying as strong as it is?
Neil, we're witnessing a market like never before. So generally, when you have a refinance market, you have an economic slowdown. When you have an economic slowdown, you usually have pretty soft housing situations. We are right now, in the first time I've been in this business for well over 3 decades, you have booming in both markets, and that's putting tremendous strain on the mortgage industry. You have a booming housing market, and you have a booming refinance market, and this is the largest refinance market we've ever seen in history. I've been letting everyone know the simple math, and that is you have 11 trillion plus outstanding mortgages that are out there. The majority of the $11 trillion that are in the market today is what we call in the money. So if you refinance into today's interest rate, you're going to be able to save money one way or the other. So along with a booming housing market, along with low historical interest rate, you have this never seen before demand that we are experiencing in the industry today. So it is phenomenal what is happening. We have 8,000 team members that are working from home, taking care of our customers every day. We are breaking records as a company each and every month, trying to, if you recall, we started to hire early in April of this year, once we got through the first 30 days of really the post-COVID transition into working from home. And we've been hiring at a massive pace this entire time.
Wow. All right, continued luck there. Continued luck with your personal health. And as I said, just don't run as much. Just start picking out, maybe you can rebound. But I can't keep lecturing you on this stuff. So hopefully this is the last time we have this conversation. Anthony, Hsieh, thank you very, very much.
Take care.
That's a pretty scary thing to go through. And he went through it very, very well.